Shri Matri Namaha, Shri Rajarajeshwari. Before getting into the topic, please like, share and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out this sacred content to all. Mirror work, the truth of mirror work which nobody told you. In this topic, we'll dive deep about the mirror work. We always think that as soon as we enter into ascension journey that we understand we have to do a lot of work, mirror work, inner work, shadow work, all kinds of work to uplift ourselves, to uplift our consciousness and to raise a vibration and to move forward in our ascension journey, to achieve those unions or to achieve whatever we want in our life, to achieve a better position in life or to achieve that better version of yourself. Okay, so but do you know whatever the mirror work which you might have understood, the concept of mirror work is, what if that is not actually the complete truth? What if that is just a partial truth? I'm not denying that it is not truth, it is truth. Yes, there is a mirror work, and yes, the people in your hologram are the reflection of what you are from within, but it is just a part of the truth. It is not a complete truth. So let's dive deep into this, let's explore this and let's understand this with some of my examples. So I have done a lot of work on myself, I have understood it, I have experienced it, I have analyzed the ascension journey. I have worked hard in understanding the concepts and bringing these concepts out to you people so that it can benefit you. So hit that notification bell, like, share and subscribe so that you can also master the ascension journey. So now the mirror work. As I told you, I'll give you an example. Let's take the example of mirror itself. You all might have seen different types of mirrors, right? So not every mirror is showing you the exact you, the exact replica of you. Sometimes there will be some mirrors, okay? So those mirrors, they if you stand in front of some kind of a mirror and that mirror will give you an image of you who can be little bit more chubbier than the actual you. You might not that chubby in reality, but the mirror is showing you the chubbier version of you. It is showing you that you are little bit fatter in that mirror. Okay, so there are some mirrors which will show you that you are looking fat. There are some mirrors which will show you that you are looking thin. There are some mirrors which will highlight your like a face or some sides of you, something like that, or it will only highlight those parts of you and it will just zoom in and you will get a zoom in kind of a view where your face might be zoomed in or your hands might be zoomed in, and only those aspects of you are zoomed in. Or I'll come to the mirror, the reflection version later. So let's understand these different types of mirrors first. So these are the zoom in mirrors. They'll zoom everything. It's like a magnifying glass. Okay. So then there will be some mirrors which it will show you the shrinked version of you. So you might be something complete full and it will just show you the collapsed or shrink version or the smaller version of you. Some mirrors will be there that will show you the taller version of you, and some mirrors will be there that will show you the shorter version of you, and there will be some mirrors where you look very tall, okay, some mirrors where you look very short. Okay, so why I am giving the examples of mirrors? So it is said that the mirrors are the reflection of what you are. You have to now understand that there are different types of mirrors, and so there are different types of reflections also in your hologram. Not all the reflections are actually reflecting the real you from your core. Not all the mirrors are showing you exactly who you actually are. So not all the mirrors are the right reflections of you. There are some mirrors which is giving you an expanded versions. There are some mirrors which are showing you the larger versions of your wound, the expanded versions of your wound. Your wound might be very small, but it is showing you that like a mountain, and you will feel like you have to heal a mountain, and in reality, in actuality, your wound is not that big. Or you might be given a reflection where your wound is actually like a mountain, but it will just look like a pimple. So we have used that compact mirrors, right? Compact powder mirrors. There are some those kind of a mirrors where you can even see your pores, your open pores and all those things stuff, the girly stuff, right? So there are different those type of mirrors also, where you will also notice the minute details of your eyelashes, your eyebrows, you can see those small minute things also in detail in the compact mirrors, right? So they might be a small pimple on your skin, but that pimple can look like a mountain. If it when you touch it might actually feel like a mountain, but in reality the pimple is very small. So this is what is happening. The wound might be very big, but somebody who actually and really love you, they might reflect only a very tiny version of that wound, and the entire mirror work which I have to do, that is already submerged, that is already suppressed. Only tiny aspects of those wound are shown to you, so you are only working on those tiny aspects. But what about the bigger version? But what about the reality of that mountain? So that got missed. The same way, they can be very tiny version of some thing which you have to heal, but it is shown in such a big way, expanded way, that you are not good enough, or you are not not at all good at anything. You are not useless, you are just unworthy for living even. So that will give you an expanded version where it is not your reality. You might have a very tiny problem, or you might have something which is very small which you have to heal and let go of, but it is shown in such a way, it is shown in such an expanded version that you just lose hopes on your life. You just lose hopes on yourself, and you will feel like, why are you even living? You will feel like, why are you even what are you even doing here on earth? But that is not your actuality, that is not your reality of who you actually are. Your reality is something different, but the mirrors, how they are reflecting is also mattering. So how the mirrors are and what kind of reflection they are doing is also playing a role in your journey. So you have to understand what kind of a reflection it is, what kind of a mirror it is. Are those people in the hologram are showing the real you, the reality which is very close to the actual and original mirror which you actually are from within, or it is showing some mirror, some different type of mirror which is not the actuality or reality of you, or the real reflection of you? There will be only some souls, very few countable souls, who can be a real reflection of you, who can be your twin flame or a soulmate. But all others are just those expanded or extended versions, or the fake reflections. They are, I can't say it like a fake. It is also truth, but it is not completely in totality the truth. It can contain some part of the truth, but not the entirety of that truth. So the entirety of that truth is that soul, or that situation, or that experience which is very close to your own inner reflection. So how you will understand what is your own inner reflection is, you will understand it only by making a connection with yourself. Only you are the real mirror to your real soul. Your true pure soul can only reflect in you. So you have to spend the most 100% authentic, most complete version of your reflection is you yourself. So before taking any kind of a reflections, or any kind of a judgments, or any kind of a mirror work, just tap into yourself and see and talk to yourself, spend time with yourself and try to understand your own self, because your soul is reflecting you in so many different ways, and you are the reflected version of your own soul. So when you start to understand yourself, when you go into that self realization process, you will slowly tap into that real mirror which is inside you, which can show you the actual real reflection of you, how you look, what are you, who you are, what kind of a soul you are, what is your purpose. It will tell you everything. That real mirror which is within you will tell you everything about you, because it is the real reflection of you. All other things are the some parts of that reflection, but they are not actually the real reflection, because they are carrying that part, that tiny minuscule part, that percentage of that part, that percentage of that reflection, they are into that hologram. So those of them who are in your hologram are some percentage of that reflection which is within you, but not the entirety of that reflection. The entirety of that reflection is you yourself. So when you spend time with yourself, when you are friend of your own self, when you start loving yourself, when you get into your self-love journey, when you start working on yourself, when you understand your own patterns, when you realize your own wounds, when you heal your own wounds, when you understand your own subconscious, unconscious mind, then you will get into your real mirror which is inside you, where then you will be able to work and understand the actual mirror work. The all other reflections which are happening, sometimes those reflections might not even true. What if there are some fake reflections out there? They're not actually showing who you are, and they're not actually showing how you look like. They're showing something different only. They might be showing that you are more so beautiful, or they might be showing that you are very ugly. So they are not even the real mirrors. There are some duplicate mirrors out there. So you have to be very careful about what kind of mirrors they are which are there in your hologram. So they can be fake mirrors, they can be so too good mirrors. Okay, they can be some mirrors which are carrying some part of you which might be a part of you, but not the entire part of you. So there can be some mirrors which can show you that you're very fat. There can be some mirrors which can show you that you're very thin. There can be some mirrors which can show you you're very tall, you're very short. So they are different mirrors. So these mirrors are those souls which are coming into your hologram, which is carrying some part of you, but not the entirety of you. Nobody can carry the entirety of you, of course, but then that part also is just diluted form. It's not not even your exact original part of you. It is that whatever the part they are carrying, suppose for say they are carrying 5% of you, they are reflecting that 5% of you. Even that 5% is diluted version, because as I told you, you are looking like if you're standing in front of a mirror, you are actually looking more thinner than you actually are. So how you're looking thinner? Because you got diluted there. Your reality has gone there. You are not looking how you exactly are. You are looking more thinner than you are. So that more got added, or you are looking more fatter than you are. That more got added. That more is a diluted version. That more is what is that dilution. So it got diluted. So all the souls who are in your hologram are not your exact reflection. It again depends on how much that soul is actually like you, or how much that soul is authentically reflecting you, or how much that soul is actually mirroring you, or actually showing you your own reflection. It all depends. But there are some souls, like some of our family members, or some of our true real friends, or twin flame, they are almost close to that reflection. They actually do understand you, they actually do love you genuinely. So they actually reflect you, they actually give you that own authentic version of yourself, and they carry that part of your reflection which is actually can be very close to you. So the people who are in your life, who actually love you, who really love you, are the close reflections of you. All other people are just those diluted versions. So you have to understand what kind of a mirror work you actually have to do. So first mirror work, the authentic and most effective and most deepest mirror work which you can actually do, is the mirror work which is your own reflection, which you actually reflect on yourself. So try to reflect on yourself. Do spend time, half an hour in a day, and see how you are, what kind of a thoughts you're getting, how you're reacting with others, how you're responding to others, what kind of a person are you, how you are moving forward in your journey. You have to journal everything out. You have to write about yourself, to know about yourself more and more every day. So you can do this practice of mirror work every day, half an hour. So you can write, if you have any kind of questions about yourself, so you can write any question like, what do you want? You can write questions like how you can move forward in your journey, or you can write questions like what you are trying to reflect. Okay, you can ask your soul actually what it is trying to reflect. So it can be your your behaviors. It can reflect some kind of your behavior which you need to work on. Or you may be some kind of a shy person, so your soul is reflecting that you are a shy person, you have to more open up more. So it is reflecting that, and you don't know, you just ignored about that aspect of you, that quality of you, that behavior of you. But when you start spending time with yourself, slowly what will happen is you will try to understand yourself more, and you will try to understand that okay, you are a shy person, then you have to go out in public, you have to mix with others, you have to open up a little more, you have to open your heart, and you have to work on your heart chakra, you have to make social communications, you have to work on overcoming that shyness. You have to make it a habit to speak in public, you have to make it a habit, and you have to move and take a step in interacting with others. You have to have social communications, you have to try and put in efforts to make friends. So this is all, your mirror, your soul is reflecting that you are a shy person, then you have to be a little bit more open, you have to start some kind of interaction, you have to start making friends. So it is giving you a feedback, that reflection, it is showing you who you are, like a mirror, how you are looking, what is your behavior, what you are doing, how you are reacting, how you are responding, what is your vibration, which is very important. How your vibration is. You might show to 1,000 people that you are a high vibrational person. You might show to people that you have completely become a goddess. You might show to people that you are a divine feminine, you can heal everybody, you are a divine feminine who is in high vibration. But the real mirror inside you knows everything about you. It will give you that real reality check that beta, you are still not a divine feminine, you have to work on yourself, you have still this qualities, or you are still that qualities, or you are still not divine masculine, you have those qualities, you have to heal on yourself. So you might say to people that okay, you are such a person, you are already done with your journey, you are already this person, you are already that person, you have these many achievements. But the real mirror in you knows the real you. It will give you that real feedback, it will show you that okay, you are not here doing well, you did not behave well with that person, you did not behave with yourself properly, you did not show yourself love, you did not show yourself time, you acted wrongly in that situation or that area, you have controlled somebody, or you did not have that high vibration enough, or you are not ready for something, or you are ready for something but you are not taking any actions or steps. It will show you everything. Once you start understanding your own mirror, that will be more highly effective mirror work than any mirror work you are doing with the other reflections, the diluted reflections. So start with yourself and also consider these diluted reflections, because they are also helpful. But the effective is, the internal world is much effective, which I feel is, so the internal world is the reflection of the external. So when you start with the internal, the maximum work is already done and dusted. So when I always do this way, that I go within first, I always try to correct my internal world, because I know that the internal world is the reflection of the external. Even with 50 people you are trying and you're trying and you're trying, but only with one person if you try, that is you, then it will be like 100 times more effective than any other work. So I feel that way, but it's your personal choice. You can do it any way you like, and everybody have a different taste and opinion. You can do it any way you like. Okay, so both are important, internal and external. Both are also important. External is also important. The diluted versions of those reflections are also important. All the souls are in your life are also important, because they are just not came randomly. Every soul who are coming into your life, they also have some amount of purpose. The degree might vary. Some people have a huge impact on you, some people might have very less impact on you, or they might not even have any kind of impact. They're just like coming and saying hi and going. Okay, but every mirror is important, every reflection is important, every diluted reflection is also important. So with this understanding, you try to do your inner work, you will definitely do your mirror work much betterly and much effectively. So try this way out and let me know in the comment section that this is helpful or to you or not. And also, if you want to understand the concepts of ascension, and if you want to master your ascension, you can like, share and subscribe to our channel. You can hit that notification bell. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for all your love and support. So Shri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha, Shri Matre Namaha.